Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do more missing women and children cases. We are here to break the codes that we see any. We are here to see if they alive, deceased, the body suited, and we also here to see if they know where their body's at. And y'all should know who's involved, the white supremacists, the KKK. Now right here, the fake Black Panthers. This is my daughter, okay? This is me and Antonio's daughter. Her name is Alexis Murphy, 17, kidnapped and murdered in 2013. We already found her in 2021 after I did that Sagittarius Do Not Go reading. I went on my own. I used a pendulum to find my baby girl, and I found her in the woods. Okay? Then I called Anthony. I called him up, whatever, and we buried her, cremated her, and stuff like that. The white man, he kind of involved, but not really. It's Phoenix. Phoenix lured her off as another man, but also Alexis said she went undercover to stop serial killers, which I don't condone. We don't condone that. But let's see what the article say though. Yeah, let's see what Grandma say. Update: the remains of Alexis Murphy have been located. Original story: bug-bound 17-year-old Alexis Murphy tweeted out to her Twitter followers. In August 2013, the Virginia teen was letting everyone know that her road trip to Lynchburg, Virginia, was underway. Yes, they knew she was going undercover. I had nothing to do with it. I got nothing to do with it. They just look up to me when it comes to this stuff. Okay, I don't tell them to do this. She planned to do some back to school shopping, but never made it to her destination. See, this what she told us. The last time anyone saw her, she was 30 minutes away from Lynchburg at a gas station. The white man, he did sell her though. Well, or Phoenix sold her to the white man. As Mario. It was a local hangout for teenagers, and according to the clerk, Alexis wasn't under any distress when she arrived and left the market. When she didn't return home, her family reported her missing, and 3 days later, her father's Nissan Maxima was spotted by police abandoned theater parking lot in Charlottesville. Okay, this is also how she looks, my baby. Laura called me and she said Alexis didn't come home, and I told her right then and there she needed to call the cops, said Troy Brown, Alexis' father. I was trying to keep calm and not panic because, as a father in this situation, by not coming home at her curfew and not bringing my car home, just about anything runs through your mind. True. There was no sign of Alexis or any clues as to what may have happened to her along her journey. They also did mail him, her father, her necklace he got for her to always keep her safe. Um, when we checked the van, it was an earring in the van, her earring. Investigators took a closer look at the surveillance footage from the theater, but it didn't give them any insights, okay? She was afraid when she went in the store. The car is seen pulling in around 10:30 at night the day after she went missing, said Anthony Martin, former Nelson County Commonwealth attorney. You couldn't see who got out of it though. They really tried to enhance the video, but it was just a very grainy black and white surveillance video. It was at night. We were never able to see on the camera who drove the car. The footage from the gas station, however, showed that Alexis walked inside, and as she left, a suspicious man held the door for her. Police zeroed in on the man with the distinctive neck tattoo. He later identified as 48-year-old Randy Allen Taylor. I do got a video of me interrogating him. If y'all want to see it, y'all can. He told me about the KKK. Here's how he looks. He said they everywhere. He did tell me to keep all my eyes open. Both Taylor and his camper were thoroughly searched. It was there that they unearthed a strand of hair. True, it was hers, and it was this discovery and jump started an investigation into what detectives believed was an abduction and possibly homicide. Later, a diamond-studded piece of jewelry, possibly a nose ring or an earring, and a torn fingernail was also found. She was fighting. Blood was also found on the back of a shirt that Taylor was wearing that day at the gas station. She said she did have a recorder on. They got mad and they smashed it. All items were tested and matched Alexis Murphy's DNA. So they could be another bodysuit of her, but when I found her, she was nothing but bones. Initially, Taylor denied meeting Alexis, but when he was confronted with the surveillance footage, he admitted under questioning that he did see her at the gas station. Um, he said that her and, as he put it, a black guy with dreadlocks came to his camper to get drugs. Morton stated they drank a few beers. She saying yes, and then she left his camper, as he put it. Also, that other dude involved in it, Antonio. And then she left his camper, as he put it, laughing and smiling, and that was the last he saw of her. His name was Damian Bradley, and Mr. Bradley, he knew of Alexis, said Martin. We go and talk to him because we want to get to the bottom of this. He flat-out denies even ever meeting Mr. Taylor. He certainly wasn't the last person to be with Alexis. He didn't accompany her to Randy's camper. That's also how she looks when she walked in the store to put gas in the car. Yes, they did. They did test her for the car. They did make her pass gas and stuff. Bradley also gave police an alibi that not only shuts her out, but it was also rock solid. He was in another state with a family member at that time, her dad. Meanwhile, when investigators interviewed the attendants at the gas station, they all told the same story. Taylor was a customer that unnerved them. They said he would park his vehicle at the station and sit there for hours as he watched people enter and exit. Yeah, see? I guess he was selling her or trying to sell her, or she was sold to him or whatever. Taylor's home and property was searched as well. Police found pornography photos with the head cut off and replaced with pictures of a girl. Who? Police learned that the girl was Taylor's co-worker's daughter. Then K9 Union was called in and was able to find Alexis' iPhone just 15 feet away from Taylor's camper. Taylor was arrested and indicted on charges of first-degree murder, first-degree felony murder, and abduction with the intent to defile. That's also her. According to Taylor's lawyer, her dad too, mainly me. He approached the list. Okay, both of us. He approached Alexis at the gas station and asked her if she knew anyone he could buy drugs from. She's saying no. Okay, she's saying yes. Okay. It was Taylor's testimony that he and another man smoked marijuana together, yes, and they left separately. He claimed that he doesn't know where Alexis went or what happened to her after their brief meeting. She telling me she should listen to us. Yeah, I know. However, the DNA evidence in this case was overwhelming. Faced with spending his remaining days on this earth in prison, Taylor told the prosecution that he wanted to make a deal. He did say that. The terms. He told them where to find Alexis Murphy. He could secure a 20-year sentence. Now look here. I found her before I found him, okay? And he did give me some information down on KKK, yeah. No lie shit. Anyways, the Murphy family wanted to lay young Alexis to rest respectfully, but they rejected Taylor's offer. They said she had heart. That's why they just buried her in the woods. Taylor's offer because they reportedly didn't want to navigate with the person responsible for her murder. Taylor was found guilty on all charges and received 2 life sentences. I definitely think if he didn't get the whole life sentences, that he would have struck again, said Alexis' aunt, Angela Murphy, but that was them though. This isn't the first missing persons case where Taylor was a person of interest. He was the last person to contact 19-year-old Samantha Clarkey, a teen who vanished in 2010. He's saying no, so she part of KKK and they be faking their deaths from the same area and who has never been seen or heard from again, so you can try to find them, and once you try to find them, they're gonna come back for your ass, okay? It was suspected that her disappearance was linked to serial killer Jesse Matthews, that's him, but there was no evidence connecting the two. However, at the time that she went missing, Samantha and Taylor lived in the same trailer park. Some speculated that Taylor may have more victims, but that has yet to be proven. Taylor refuses to share where Alexis Murphy's remains may be. He now claims that Alexis was the victim of serial killer Jesse Matthews. Please share this story about Alexis Murphy to help bring this teen home. She is our sister and her life matters. So y'all would like to help with this case, I can. I don't do it for the fame or the money. I do it because it's what I love to do. Okay, I'm out. Peace. What?